Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the CRO. So the goal here is to do a CRO of a website. I reached out on Twitter and asked for people to volunteer. So I chose a volunteer. And this, the person who reached out to me is like, we've been doing this since, I don't know, I think they've been selling for some time now. They volunteered, it's opt-in. It's not like we're going to fuck with anyone that doesn't want to be, examined. And the site is called pfcandleco.com. Did I send you that already or not?
No.
Okay. So yes, I wanted to do it together, and it's like there's just the two of us. And I've taken a quick look at the website, but it was a couple of weeks ago, and not really anything recently. And so I wanted to do it together so that like we could see what the other person spotted. Are you on the site?
I'm on their Google page, but now I'm on their site.
Okay. And again, this is somebody who volunteered to do this. And so what's the first, I'll tell you the first thing that I see. And I'm looking at desktop and not mobile, is the call to action on the hero page is so hard to find. Like it's all the way on the left. It says explore now. Actually, there's 3 call to actions. I thought explore now was the only one, but sense to warm your winter, shop the archive trio, explore now. That's a lot of call to actions. Usually I'd suggest, oh no, never mind. They're not all call to actions, are they? Wait, what? Okay, yeah, only so explore now. Yeah.
Explore now is the only
the
call
others
to
are
action.
not buttons.
If you actually, if you click and drag the second, if you click and drag the banner, the second banner is actually just an empty, like Shopify image.
Yes.
That says slide title.
Yes. Tell your story.
The CTA here is not clear. I'm going to quickly pull this up on mobile. Even on mobile, it's not very clear. There's also no social proof as soon as you land. Usually above the fold, I like to see some social proof. I think the banner image here, or the hero section, goes down probably 30% more than it needs to. Also at the top, there's a lot of confusion. Like there's no, generally across this whole site's design, there's no real hierarchy for your eyes to follow. And so the problem is like people get overwhelmed and then will probably just leave. But, there should be very clear, like there's no journey here. It doesn't feel like you're walking into a store and you're being told where to go. You're kind of just looking at like a marketplace of the products they offer. So, I think the CTA on the homepage could be much better. I think, even adding a customer quote next to the candle that talks about the scent. The photography here could be better, I guess, just standing out more, maybe even adding some ratings here, like you got 3 candles here, maybe tell us about them a little bit more. Anything else you'd add on like the first hero section?
Yeah. So the photography, I do like this matchbook on here. It looks like very vintagey.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I kind of like, I like where they're going with the photography, although it might not be the best photograph I've ever seen. Yeah. I think the hardest part for me is like the call to action button. And you're right. Absolutely. That there's a slide on the hero image and then it goes into a blank spot. And this company's been owned and operated since 2008. I think they've had this website for a decade. So you can't have an empty hero image. The other thing I would say is that there's a lot of a lot going on. Like there's a chat with us on the bottom right. There's a referral program on the bottom left. There's a handicap button on the bottom left. There's a scrolling thing at the top, which gets me a little bit confused because I'm like, what am I reading? Wish you were here, and then the wish you were here, the archive collection. I'm not sure what that is, So I think you're right. On the hero side of things, there's just a lot going on and probably a little bit overwhelming, even for me. And I'm used to seeing these types of websites, like chat with us, referral, and handicap all at the bottom. That's a lot going on at the bottom.
Yeah, I agree. And I doubt a lot of these things get real engagement because there's so many options of things to click.